What is going on, you babooniful people? DJ's here with an Advance Wars Days of a Ruin replay analysis. Today we're going to be examining a top 5 fog clash in Days of Ruin. That's right, really strong players facing off on a very interesting map. See, this map right here is called The Escape is Inevitable. Now, I don't know what that reference is at all, but it's a 2 base versus 1 base and airport map. Sorry, the airport's back here with a very weak exposed HQ and then a carrier. Now, a carrier operates different in Days of Ruin than compared to normal Advanced Wars by Web in this sense that it does not shoot indirectly and kill air units. It doesn't even attack. It can't attack. What can it do? It can build seaplanes. Seaplanes are kind of like a mix between fighters and battlecopters. Very low fuel, good attack power. They die very easily. They cost 15k, so they're pretty affordable. So it also allows you to pump out air units on this map. Basically, this is like another airport. So it's like 2 base in an airport versus 1 base in an airport. So it really is kind of a base rush kind of map, which is very interesting. The very open center, but choky sides with all these mountains. So front shifting is quite difficult. So you're going to have an isolated weak base versus a strong base. Comm towers in the corners aren't very contested. The 2 base side is going to get this comm tower. Likewise, green's 2 base is going to get that. The most contested properties are these little lines in the middle right here. Heck, even holding this property as green's going to be tough because it's 2 base versus 1 base. What can I tell you, folks? Income is 22k per side. Notably, there is one city back here. Actually, it is connected by souls. I was about to say you have to take a T-copter. You don't have to, actually. So 22k per side, medium-ish income. Now, the players, Caparo is 4th best rated. Mateman, 3rd best rated. So what more can I say here? The CO matchup is actually Brenner. So Brenner minus, the nerfed Brenner. Before Brenner, it was a little overpowered, so they nerfed him to make a minus Brenner. What did they do? They got rid of his CO expansion power, or zone. So normally when you have, in Tiny Wars or Days of Ruin, you have a CO unit, and when you get 30 damage in that CO unit, it expands your zone from 3 to 4. And then when you get 60, it goes from 4 to 5. They got rid of that extra zone, so now it only expands at 60. So it's a lot harder to get your CO power now with Brenner. What they also did to my boy, instead of all units getting 10% offense, 30% defense in the zone, direct units only. No longer freeloading artillery and rockets and missiles get that extra defense. Nope, only direct units now. But he still has the same super power of getting 3 plus HP, but it's only direct units now. Like I said, those poor suckers don't get it. Luckily, they still get healed, though, which is nice. 3 HP, pretty damn good. So that's Brenner. We got a Brenner mirror. I don't really love mirrors, but this map was insane, or this match was insane. So anyway, without further ado, let's begin the game. Starting in the top, and the red boys, we have Caparo. Sorry for the colorblind, folks. I couldn't change the colors, so you're just going to have to deal with it. Just know the units are facing a certain direction. Couldn't really do much about it. Anyway. So far, just infantry. Remember, Days of Ruin infantry costs 1.5k, so you have 3,000 funds, you can only build infantry. So far, you can also use this little thing to boosty. Once you take it off the HQ, it's more exposed, but you can use it to boosty to get this property earlier, Pretty nice. Nice little boosties here. We might see some early bikes if they can afford it, but honestly, I kind of just like spamming infantry on this map. Seems like a lot more better, and then you can just spam tanks. Whoever's an early tank and early pressure with the tank and artillery, etc., it's going to be scary. We do have a bike by red, though. I don't know if green's going to mimic it. We'll see. He seems to be rushing the comm tower. All right, interestingly enough. Oh, they're both going for a bike. Maybe bikes are great. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I don't think this bike reaches because of these shoals. They slow down bikes. Shoals actually take up... beaches. Beaches actually slow down bikes. So, got to keep that in mind. So, I don't really like the bikes. I'd save the money. Although you can't get this property, so maybe I'm just dumb. Got to sneak this property turn earlier. So far, so peaceful. Everyone's loving life. No seaplanes from the carrier. No tank. Okay, there's a first tank on the strong side. I'm assuming green's going to match that with a tank on his strong side or weak side. We'll see if he goes for the defense here or if he goes for the offense here. He will go for the defensive tank. He knows red got the first tank, or it can be implied. Decides to go for his own tank on the weak side. Interestingly enough, by Mateman, our green player. Caparo. Though he's oh, by the way, this is not transversible. This is mist on sea. You can only go through these ruins over here, by the way. You cannot go through these seas. Anyway, green gets the first strike off. Get some nice CO charge. He's already going for the throat, for the jugular on the right side. Left side, he's attacking everywhere. He needs to be a little careful. This is the big boy side over here for Red. And Red knows that he's going in. He is just attacking units left, right, and center. He can finish off this unit if he so chooses. Weakens up that unit as an artillery position. Boom, that's going to be a 2-shot. Bangus. The tank can strike him there, but he has no idea what's behind it. There could be another tank behind for all he knows. He can't see this artillery, so he doesn't know where the vehicles are. So would you take that risk? He does not take the risk. He decides to play it safe. Honestly, can't blame him. Why risk everything? So he goes for this contested property. He already has this property, so Green has a slight little income advantage now, seemingly so. Green has a little income advantage. But Red might be able to snag this property. And then that income advantage goes poof. He's going to get a free artillery shot right here, so he might actually be able to prevent that cap. Looks like he will. I don't know why he didn't attack the artillery first. Interesting. I probably would have killed that, but interesting. No one really cares about the port. That port is completely useless. There's literally no point unless you're like Greyfield and you have your superpower. His superpower these days, you can build like air units and sea units during his superpower, but that's not relevant in this match. So just Brenner boys being Brenner boys. So far, so peaceful, though. Everyone's just having a few infantry fights. Everyone's having fun. It's 20,000, now 19,000. Soon to be the same. Green has his property. Red does not. So Green's still maintaining that slight income lead. But for how long? Red's going in. Red is going in. He wants that property. He is probably going to get it this turn. And he goes in. He hits the tank. He doesn't even care about the anti-air. He doesn't even have an air. He doesn't have an air unit. Why attack an anti-air if you have no air units over there? There's no point. So he probably will build an air unit this turn, seeing as the anti-air got attacked. He does. Builds a battlecopter. Another notable thing about Days of Ruin. The triangle from tanks to anti-airs, the copters are stronger. Copters do more damage to tanks, less damage to anti-air. Anti-air do more damage to copters, less damage to tank. Tanks do more damage to anti-air, take a lot more damage from copters. So it's exaggerated. I kind of like that, actually. It makes it a lot more exaggerated. Copters demolish tanks. And anti-air and copters do like 1 damage to anti-air these days, maybe 2. In Advanced Wars by Web, maybe they do 2 to 3, sometimes 4 damage. Here they do a lot more. See, this did 6 damage, and it's in the CO zone too. It's got an extra 30% defense, and that still did 6 damage. So those attack triangles, I almost said weapon triangle like Fire Emblem, are incredibly powerful in this. So he gets trapped over here. No, he's gonna get struck back. Beep beep, bonk. This mostly limit. Ooh, it's really sacking that anti-air. Oh, he goes for the power. That's right. Boom, first power. I even lost track of it. They're stacking up power so quickly. Red also is about to have a power, so Green wants to kill off the units. He does not want them to live. Although they only gain 3%. It's not like Andy in Advanced Wars normal, where it's like, oh, you get 5 HP. Now you only get 3 HP. So Red's probably going to use a super CO power here, or a CO power rather. Bonk. Goes to 8. Bonk. Goes to 8. Getting a lot of damage done, and then bam. Bam. HQ cap. Interesting. That's quite feisty. I mean, HQ cap with the extra defense, that's, 30%. You're on the HQ. That's a little scary. I mean, you can easily interrupt it. You got like from 2-3 angles you can stop that, but it's a little scary. If you look at the income, Green is still ahead on income throughout the entirety of the game. He is struggling a little bit in unit value, but he's pretty much ahead or equal with unit count. So he's feeling pretty good. Not attacking the HQ unit yet. Ooh, he does not quite kill off. That would have been huge. If you kill off the CO unit, all the power is gone. This S goes away. Superpower, you lose all of the plus 30 defense and 10% offense. Gone. That would have been epic if he was able to kill him there. He was not, though. And therefore, the show goes on. Infantry's at 5. So, Green came a little overextended over here. He needs to be a little beware. This is the strong side over here. He needs to be a little careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that tank can strike him. There's a lot of hits that Red can make right here. And if you're not paying attention, Red is ahead on income now. He captured this property and this property. Green has not captured either one of these properties.
So Red is ahead, and Red knows it, and he's like, I'm not gonna force anything. That HQ, man, I was just teasing, buddy. That was just a, we were just playing games, right, guys? And guess what? He doesn't attack anything. Look at this. He doesn't attack anything. He deletes it. Why? Why does he delete it? Because in Advance Wars Days of Ruin, if it dies, they get a medal. It goes up to 1, 2, or 3. 1 plus 5% firepower. 2 plus 10% firepower. 3 plus 20% firepower plus 20% defense. It is a big deal. You do not want to be giving your opponents free kills. Therefore, better off, just kill itself. Not even give them the honor of promoting their units. We have a flare over here to give vision. I love flares. You can fire them from a distance. Very safe. Keep them alive. Boom. Shows a flare, what reveals everything in forest, city, etc. Very nice unit. It also can fire. It's surprisingly strong. It beats recons. I think it beats anti-airs as well. Loses to tanks, obviously, but pretty strong unit. And obviously demolishes infantry. So flares are fun units. They cost 5,000 though, so they're more expensive than recons, and they move a lot slower. And they also can't fire and move. You can only stick them someplace, and they can fire their flare. They cannot move and then fire their flare. Just, you know, it's annoying, but Red has the income advantage. He's just chilling. He's like, hey, I'm ahead 3K. 4K, excuse me. I'm ahead 4K. Heck, I'm building a T-copter? I'm living life. I can just chill, rest on this, build up my advantage, tech up, maybe build a bomber, build a mega tank, medium tanks. There's no real need, and Green seems like happy to keep this. Honestly, if I was Green, I'd be a little more concerned that you're down 4K. He doesn't really seem to be pressed for time. He has this little squad over here. Oh, he's doing a little secret squad over here. Trying to snag that property, maybe this property, or maybe even the HQ. Very secretive. Very secretive. Red is getting everything in position, though. He could go on the offense if he so chooses. And he's shifting everything down to a strong side. Starting to get a little scary there for Green. He's near the HQ. He's near this property over here. A lot of units, a lot of artillery, a lot of tanks. Got the T-copter to block. Anti-air. More anti-air. Interesting. But Green's got the little goon squad in the top right. Maybe that's his savior right now. But he's down 4K, and at every turn it's getting bigger and bigger. The 4K is staying constant. Gain 4K one turn, then 2 turns. Before it's 4 turns, then 16,000. Then all you... It could be 10 turns, 40,000 difference. 40,000 is a big deal. So he can't really just sit there, but he is. He can't sit there, but he's just chilling. He's hoping Red gets a little too reckless, impatient maybe, and goes for the HQ. Will he do it though? Is Red gonna go for the HQ? No, he's just chilling. Gets a few smackies in, a few smacks. Not going for the HQ. He's getting pretty damn close though. And this is artillery in pretty threatening range. Like, they're scary. Behind this mountain there, beautiful. In this forest there, even better. It's gonna get a flare in position too to reveal everything. And Green has a flare luckily, so he can see into the forest, which is very useful, but Red's looking pretty scary over there. And I don't know if that's enough. And he uses the flare, he can see now everything here is super scary. Boom. Bang. He's so defensive. Honestly, if I'm Red, I don't even know if I push yet. Build some bombers first. Like, there's no need to, like, go crazy yet. You have your 4K. Don't push it too much. Don't push it too much, buddy. Plus, you can build, like, a rocket. Oh, he builds an anti-tank. He's shifting up to the top over here. Okay. Building mechs. The mech spam has begun, but he has no T-copter. He honestly want to build a T-copter before he go mech spam, in my opinion. Red's going in. Red is going in. He's revealing units. He's capturing this property. Kills that infantry. Oof. Whoa, these gunboats take a lot of damage. Ooh, that's a 2-shot. Attacks the tank. Copter comes in, attacks the flare. Copter... Ooh, that's scary. That's scary, guys. I don't know about you, but also, you have to knock this below 7 because he can use his superpower and heal up. So this is really scary. Is this game just about to be over right now? Maybe we'll show a game 2, who knows? Yeah. Can he break this? I think he can. It's not easy. He has this artillery. It's tricky. It's tricky. Can he do it? Boom. Bang. Kills off a tank. Infantry, he base locks himself to kill that. Boom, copter comes in, uses superpower. Will this be enough? Kills the recon. Kills the tank. Kills the infantry. Oh, that was huge. That was huge. He needed to get that tank hit. Boom. Bang. Yeah, he's gonna get hit. He's gonna get hit. Alright. Dang. Right down to 6. 6 HP. If he was at 7, Red wins. Oh, if Red could use his superpower? Well, if he uses superpower, then I guess it wouldn't. It would. Yeah, that wouldn't matter. 6, though. 6 HP. And he couldn't build a rockets. I would have built a rockets this turn. This doesn't reach. This doesn't reach. This doesn't reach. And Red's getting both these properties. That did a lot of damage, but it's about to be 6K. Sorry, 8K. And green? Okay, he can go fight over there, maybe. Nope, he's running away. He's like, never mind. Bye-bye. Hee Bye-bye. Red. Boom. Bang. Oh, he's gonna kill so many units. Boom, kills a tank. Doesn't quite kill that tank. Now he does. Kills the copter. Kills that copter. Oh boy. Just a massacre. Another copter death. Oh, even the flare is getting involved. He's like, F it, the flare's attacking. You gotta combine. Put this in. Oh, you gotta combine in there. Bring that to 10, dude. Gotta bring that to 10. So here's the deal. It needs 1 HP to live. He got plus 30%. It's an HQ as well. I don't know. Okay, before I was like, okay, maybe we can get there. Now you have to kill the infantry? Good luck. I would combine just to ensure it, though. He doesn't combine. Will that come back to bite him? Alright, green. There is a bomber. Red is very overextended. But he's also had 6K. Is it enough? With a superpower. Can he do it? Can he do the unthinkable? Kills the flare. Okay, he's gonna get 1 hit there. Oh, he brought it to 1 HP. Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, he got him. He got him. He got the HQ. He saved his soul. Oh. Wow. I thought he had him. I thought he had him. Wow. Okay, so Red did not catch the HQ. He still had 6K, though. Honestly, you gotta retreat here. Once you get blown back like that, like... I don't think you keep fighting there. You super overextended the bombers there. You don't have enough anti-air. Yeah, you gotta retreat. I mean, that sucks, but... Look, man, you're ahead 6K. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, just use your income, heal up all your units, just chill, have a good time. He built a rockets, too, which is pretty scary. Offensive rockets, that's nothing to sneeze at there. 6K income advantage. And despite all that damage done, they're pretty equal in terms of unit value. I thought he'd be blown away more by that. He lost a lot of units capping that HQ. But all the same, Red's still in a pretty decent position. In fact, he's still ahead. He was dominating, and now he's just slightly ahead. Because he's got the nice income, but now he's behind on unit count. It's 39, soon to be 42 to 32, so 10 unit advantage. Can Green utilize that income advantage? Or sorry, that unit advantage. He's got a lot of mechs. He's got a lot of units over here. It's like 10 units over here to like 4 or 5. So Red needs to heal up. He needs to get that rockets in position. He built a seaplane. Like I said, they have very low fuel. He only has 30 fuel left and 3 shots. Very weak as well. But they do a lot of damage. They're more affordable than bombers. They can attack bombers. Bombers can't attack them. Built another seaplane. The seaplane spam has begun. I don't know if you want to spam seaplanes, but that's another thing. Okay, so red is definitely not stopping that property. Good for him. So it's only going to be 4K again, which is, you know, stop the bleeding, stop the hemorrhaging of the money. Green's got to have eyes on these two properties, though. He needs to equal this up. He needs to get these two properties, but red can really entrench himself with his rockets and prevent these from being capped. So how is Green going to reconcile this? It looks like he's starting to build up forces on the left side, or on the right side, rather. A lot of units over here. But red knows about it. He has a flare over there. He sees all of those units. Red actually builds an APC for the seaplanes. Like I said, very low fuel. I feel like it's a big investment. 2 seaplanes, just build a bomber at that point. I feel like a bomber, you gotta love bombers. Bombers are incredible. They have better defense than they normally do in Advanced Wars. I think they're cheaper. I think they're 20,000 instead of 22,000 now. Yeah, they're cheaper. They have better defense. They have less ammo, I guess. More vision. I like bombers, man. I don't know about you guys, but I like bombers. But Green's going on the attack on the right side. He's like, oh, distracted you over here. You spent so much money on rockets and entrenching yourself. Here's the real attack. Green is doing a strong counterattack over there. In fact, he built an anti-tank over there, interestingly enough. Looks like Green is fully front shifting. He's sneaking his units all the way through this little bridge. Bridge of Terabithia or whatever, and he's going over there. He wants to front shift, he wants to be sneaky, he wants red to think he's all over here. And slowly slink over here. Red has a flare. Oh, he doesn't have a flare. Oh, he needs a flare. Okay. Red's getting a little scared over there, but he does have 2 artillery to lock down those cities. So it's not all bad. And he can build a Dushta. In fact, he does build a Dushta in an anti-air. That rocket is beautifully positioned. This basically shuts down all offense for Green. But if Green front shifts everything over here, Red's going to go for the HQ again. So there's an opportunity cost shifting everything over there. But Mateman, what can he do? Recon comes in, reveals. He's going all in. He doesn't give a shit. He is attacking left, right, center. Ooh. Oofa. Oh, it doesn't quite get the kill. But he's capping. He's capping. Ooh, we're starting to look better for Green now. That huge guerrilla attack with his huge unit advantage. I mean, he's got 47 to 38. Soon to be 50 to 38 units. That's a lot. Look at all these units by Green. Just a little dinky amount of red. Uses the flare. He knows red's right there. But red sees a lot of units there. What does red do? He reacts. He's like, okay. Maybe if there's a lot over here, there's not a lot over here. Maybe it's the HQ. Not quite going for it yet. There's a rockets just in case. Not quite going for the HQ yet. Red's actually starting to front shift himself, it seems. He doesn't want to lose all his cities that he worked so hard for on the right side. He's bringing his copters back. He's bringing his tanky wanks. Kills an infantry there. He does not want to allow that property to be capped. Will he sack a copter to get it back? He uses a seaplane. Interesting. I would have attacked with a copter. They just got to attack the artillery or whatever the hell it's called. Anti-air. Yeah, there you go. Seaplane comes in. Seaplanes are scary, guys. Scary. Boom. Love these transport units. Builds a flare. Very much needed. Doesn't really see shit over here. Has no idea what's going on. Boonga. Bang. Kills off the anti-air. Dang. Oh, bye-bye, seaplane. It's nice loading you. Boom. Oh, that's a good find. Oh, man, these are some brutal hits. Good find by Green. These are some really good tactics. I'm impressed. But that other seaplane lives to see another day. Anti-air cannot quite reach. There's a lot of anti-air. I would stop spamming out copters from here. There's too many anti-air over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 anti-air over there. Green is expecting a lot of battlecopters, and he is ready for them. He sees the seaplanes, he sees the Dusters, he sees the copters, and he's well prepared. In fact, he's building another anti-air. What will Red do, though? He's bringing a CO unit over there, so he's at least getting, some charge now. Boom. Bang. Here's the counterattack. Will it be enough? It seems like it's doing a bit of damage. Not And he's gonna lose all these air units, though. At least he kills off a copter. Kills off one of the anti-air, but there's 4 more left, basically. But he's freaking out. He's worried about the HQ. Meanwhile, he's been maintaining that 4K income advantage. He's not going to be losing these 2 cities. So, despite kind of losing the battle a bit, he has had consistent income advantage this entire time. It is now day 24, excuse me. I think at least 10 of those have been at 4K income advantage, so 40,000 in income advantage. But Green has better tactics, and he is murdering those air units. He is massacring those air units. His anti-air are in impeccable position. They are massacring those poor copters and dusters. Boom, and he's just killing off units. The unit count is now insane. Actually, it's not insane. It's 37 to 34, but it's still ahead for Green. I'm starting to think this game's starting to favor Green now. Even though Red has had an income advantage, Green is looking better now in terms of unit value. He's ahead 60,000 in unit value and 7 in unit count. He is starting to get a little overextended, though, so maybe Red has some nice counterplay here. Brings a C playing back. Oof. Copter's attacking a recon. Ugly. Ugly. Okay, that was a weird combo. Copter goes in. Okay. Tank's got to attack that anti-air. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. Trapping this flare. Cute. This is a pretty good counterattack by Red. Pretty good counterattack. Its anti-airs can kill a few copters, though. Building another flare. Interesting. He's got flares galore. He might lose a CO unit if he's not careful. Boom. And he's gonna lose the copter. He might lose that CO unit right there. Oof. Yeah, he's going to lose it. Ooh, that sucks. And the bomber comes in. Oh lord, and he's in his own CO unit. Oh, ooh. Oh, this is a great turn by Green. This is a great turn. And everything's defended. Look at low fuel CO unit over here. Everything in there has got plus 30% defense. It's beautiful. And he's got a superpower coming next turn. Now it is definitely looking better for Green than Red. Red was looking so great earlier. Still has the income advantage, though. That's one thing he can always say. I've got the income advantage. I got the 4K. I'm doing good. Shifting his copter. Very rarely do you see front-shifted rockets, but he does not want to allow this property. He's scared of the bomber, as he should be. Those bombers are terrifying. What's he gonna? He builds a missiles. Missiles have been upgraded, by the way. They have 1 extra range now. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 range. So instead of 3 to 5, now it's 3 to 6. Missiles are better now. And they're cheaper. How much do they cost? 12,000? Okay, they cost the same, but they're 6 vision or 6 range now. So don't mess with them. I think they also have extra movement. They have 5 movement now instead of 4. So don't mess with the missiles. They're pretty decent now. Decent being a keyword. Not great, but decent. But now Green retreats. Now Red's like, alright, I'm just going to let my 4K snowball, and snowball, and snowball, and snowball. If I'm Red, just chill. Lock down those properties. Hey, build another rocket. Put it right there. Rocket here, rocket there, rocket power. Yeah. Just lock it down, you can win. Oh, this is a little exposed over here, though. That could be scary. You could lose that property. So that's a little something you have to keep in mind. But consolidate your units. Keep that income advantage. And you can come back in this. Yeah, slapped in the face, but just take a break. Take a little nap. Come back until you're feeling good. And you can kill him. Time is on Red's side. Time is on Red's side. He's in a pretty comfortable position. He's been behind. He's behind 50,000, soon to be like 70,000 in unit value. He's only behind, 2 to 5 units after the end of the turn, but there is this scary ball that is coming straight for that property, so... Notice how Green's rocket does not move the entirety of the game. It just literally is just staying around over here. I mean, this is perfect positioning. Build another rocket, too. He really fears the HQ cap, I guess. Interesting. It's holding on to that duster. I guess it heals it? I guess that heals it. If you put it in the airport, it heals too, but it blocks you from building other air units, so... Interesting. So red is super consolidated now. Building next, mech spam recon, he's just, I mean, he's doing alright. He needs a way to protect this, though, and green is coming in. Green is coming in. Green, he is done playing around. He's building in the anti-tank, bringing in the anti-tank. He's got an infantry ready to capture this property. He's got an infantry ready to capture this property. Okay. Can green capitalize on his income, on his unit count advantage? And he's got so many more units and so much more unit value. Copter coming in. He's attacking everywhere. He's getting a little too feisty, some might say. A little too feisty. But red's so out of position. He's got a rocket there at least. He's only got one rocket. He's got a missiles that I don't think green knows about. Uh-oh. He's blindly... Oh boy, he's blindly going in there. That's a dead end there. Oh boy, I hate to see it. Copter coming in. Another copter there. A little schlopter copter there. Rocket doesn't even attack. It just moves up. Okay. Seaplane now over there to heal. Interesting. Huh. It didn't even. This rocket didn't even attack that tank. Very curious. Builds a medium tank. First medium tank we've seen all game. I mean, they're not that great in Days of Ruin, but that bomber is a beauty. That bomber is a beauty. Bye, 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 Backstreet Boys. Bye. Oh boy. Cap. Oh boy. Double cap. Can red stop either of them? Oh, there's a triple cap. Triple cap. He loses the free anti. Oh. Oh, and the superpower. The defense. There's a quadruple cap. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Alright, red needs a miracle here. He does have the missile. Strikes the bomber. The Duster can maybe finish off the bomber. He has no CO units, though. He needs a CO unit. Oh, he does. He turned it to his medium tank. Okay, he stops one cap. Kills the bomber, though. Should be happy about that. He's about to... Oh, he did stop a cap here with the rockets. So he stopped two caps. But now it's only 2k. Green's retreating a little bit. He doesn't want to get overextended here. He sees that huge death ball of red. He sees the rockets. He sees the double medium tanks. He doesn't really have much to deal with all that. He's pulling back. He got one property. Is it enough, though? He lost a lot of money for that. He lost like 50,000. He did like 20,000. So he took a losing fight in order to get one property. So red is right back in it. Green sacrificed a lot for that one property. But he is winning over here, though. Boom, bang, glang. And the rockets is really good positioning. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, green's getting massacred here on the other side, though. And that recon is going to have to fag it into that. Oof. Duster coming in. Medium tank comes in. Badonk. That APC's living the dream. Flare even moves in. Rocket's aggressively moving in. Nope, he's giving up on this property. He's giving up on it. Actually, I think he attacked last turn. He didn't cap, so he won't capture this property this turn. So still going to remain a 2k income advantage. It is already day 31. Man, Days of Ruin games last so long. This is why I couldn't play it like normal Days of Ruin. It's just such a long process. Too stalling for me. Anyway, we got the mechs capping over here. I mean, if the rocket attacks here, the mechs will be able to punish him, so he has to be very careful, especially if this rocket sneaks into that forest or onto this road. These rockets are really strong. Rockets are great in Days of Ruin, by the way. Rockets are stronger, bombers are stronger, fighters are weaker. Yeah, missiles are stronger. So green's still behind this whole time, but he's, you know, he's strong though. I definitely would take green's position over red's. That much I have to say. But red, what can you do here? He sees the cap by the mech. Can't stop him. Doesn't attack him. He's gonna go for this property. He wants this property back. Okay, slowly inching towards. This game is such like an inching towards things sort of game. There's less smashing and bashing and more just, oh, taking my time. Green's just capping that property. Now it is equal. There is no longer any income advantage for red. It's all about the armies now. And green is clearly ahead on that. So what can red do? What can he do? It's not resigned territory yet. There's still some maneuverability. You could capture this property back. And you have to... It's tricky. He can definitely get his 2k back over here. I mean, green's basically allowing him. He knows he can't stop this. So red will get that property back. You can even block with an ABC if he so chooses. And he will. Stops that cap. Dushta comes in. He's got a front shift now. Or else he's going to be losing that property too. I mean, he's probably going to cap here and then combine. Heck, he might even get a superpower soon. You never know. Doesn't have a flare, so... Oh, he does have a flare actually over here. No ammo though, because you want to see what... He can't see what's going on over here. His vision's not that great. He sees the duster though. Which will mean that he can attack with his anti-air. Probably will take a smack on that duster. Nope. No smack on the duster. Retreating. Very calm, my green. Very calm, calculated move. Is he going for the calm tower instead? Maybe that's his play. Calm tower grab? This city? This might be a little too crazy. So instead of combining, he knows about the rockets. Just pull back. I'm fine. No need to worry. I'm fine being behind 2k apparently. He wants the, There's so many rockets. 1, 2, 3 rockets for green. How many rockets for red? 1, 2 rockets for red. So 2 or 3 rockets. Couldn't be me, folks. Couldn't be me. This many rockets in fog. That's crazy. But look at this. Unit count advantage. Unit value advantage. Behind 2k. Okay, get a little feisty over there. A little feistier. Little feister. This is your weak side, you know? You don't want to go too crazy on your weak side. But I'm waiting for like a killing blow. I'm just waiting. These games, they can go a long time, but there can be one turn that's just randomly decisive. You kill 100,000 of your opponent's units, and you win. Who's going to have that turn, though? Place your bets, folks. Green. Green really wants that calm tower, and he'll probably get it, but his CO unit is very exposed. Although, I don't think he can kill it. Ooh, that's a really good move, actually. That's a really good move. You can't break through these things. They're all so defensive. You can't... Rocket can't strike either. Very strong turn by green. He's going to have double comm towers. Comm towers give you +5/+5, by the way, and they cancel out if the other person has them. +5/+5, so you have +10/+10 over your opponent. That's a big deal. That's a big snag right there. That's like Von Bolt versus Andy. That's a big deal. If he can get the 10-10, that's almost game over. What is Red going to do? Okay, he's going for the comm tower himself. He's got his big boys coming in. But like, look, he's green so much more better protected. He's got his rockets position. He's got his anti-tank. He's got his artillery, and resigns. He saw all this. I'm good. Whew, well played by Moptimine. Honestly, that one turn, the HQ turn. First off, it went down to 6. If it went down to 7, Green wins, or red wins. Wild. Wild. Turn after, it's at 9 with the Super CO power, and he still broke through. Very impressive showing by Green. Very impressive showing, breaking through all that. That was just wild. Just boom. Let's watch it again. That was a treat. That was, I mean, he kind of deserved to win for like solving a puzzle like that. Bomber one shot. Oof. Because that's not enough. You need to kill the other thing too. I don't know if there's any rolls involved. 5? No, I don't think there were any rolls. I think it was all guaranteed. Good find. And then a bang, bang, bong, bong. Yeah. Oh, so good. Whew, that was a doozy. That was a long game, but a close, exciting game. Red kind of threw it away there. He had such income advantage. I think he pushed too hard. Like, he was ahead. Chill. Let it build up. 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. Just all the funds in the world. 4K? Sit on that shit. Don't get greedy. But he got too cocky. He pushed too hard. In the end, he paid the ultimate price. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.